Hello, my star seeds. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Bear with me. I do have my little sinuses creeping up, and I have to move around a little bit and have a little bit of water. So bear with me. And I appreciate it. This is your, believe it or not, your little towel path here, your Oriental towel path. So let's get going because I don't want my device to conk out. It's going to go to sleep. This is for the fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, so with that said, let's start with Aries. Oh, you're the second one that received this message here, hope. This is beautiful. And the number above is 32, which in numerology turns into a 5. So let me tell you something a little bit about the 5s. Let's put it down here. The 5 Aries. 5 is a number of change. So you're going to be experiencing a lot of changes in if you haven't, you will be. Again, this is something that was told to you before, okay? But these changes come with a different vibration because energies change, okay? But the 5 not only addresses change, but also instability and conflict. Now, some of you have been feeling as if perhaps you didn't see the stability that you wanted at one stage or another because of some kind of project, something that you're getting ready to do, issues that have been coming up. So you have felt a little unstable regarding it, and undecisive, which leads to conflicts, okay, between 1, 2, or 3 individuals. And I want you to check this beautiful flare of a light and how warm it is and how calming it is, so that you can start reflecting this calmness, all right, within. Because I always say, take care of self first in order for you to take care of everyone else and anything else in your life. So just reminding you regarding that, because the changes that are coming in your direction or at you, some are changes that you are just you're going to love, you're going to feel exhilarated about. And then there are other changes that you know darn well you don't like, you don't want to deal with, okay? But those are the ones that you have to confront, all right? This represents a newfound hope, also making changes and goals coming to fruition. Because thoughts are important. Thoughts create matter, and that matter creates the manifestation. So stay within, okay? Stay within. Because right now, many of you feel as if hope is, like exactly what you need to embrace at this time. And as I said before with others that receive this message, you've gained a lot of wisdom through your life's recent experiences, and you're ready to embrace what I call and state again, another chapter in your life, a new one, a brand new one, okay? You're approaching it. You're going to be more adaptable to those changes and more decisive than you have been in the past, and you will realize that. This is why I say be prepared, because some of the changes are those that you do want, others are not. You're going to also notice expansion, expansion and personal growth, because that's within the symbolism, okay? You're going to see what I call, and I always say, a luckier period that's going to be emerging in your life. And something that you've been, because number 5 also describes the creativity. Some of you have they spend a creative time on a hobby of sorts or a skill that you have. And that same hobby or new skill is going to turn into a money making opportunity because it's there. You just have to look carefully, okay? And listen carefully because it's there. And the message is telling you not to miss it. All right? You you're enthusiastic, very enthusiastic. And this enthusiasm creates a new energy. But the energy is going to make sure that you are ready for the changes that are coming. Okay, this is why I say self. Take care of self first. You're also going to be very, very ready to take action like you've never take action before. It's going to be bazoom. I mean, right there. Okay, like lightning. Okay, you're going to find the need to be around new people and feel rather restless. And I always compare that to the flickering of the candle. You see how it flickers? That's the kind of restlessness that you're going to have. You're going to want to have, want to do things right then, like yesterday. Okay. At this time, travel is ideal for making new friends. And if you're single, just expect to meet someone that's either from what it indicates on here, someone that's either from born overseas rather, or that lives quite a distance from you. Now, there's a lot of exciting times for family and positive thoughts and actions that are going to be rewarded. You're going to be well rewarded for them. Okay. And for those of you that have the relationship, that relationship is going to glow. It's going to grow. But again, remember, excuse me, remember, five includes, uh, uh, instability and conflict, and you don't want to get to that that stage. You want to stay calm as the darn light in the candle. Okay. I always recommend in the feng shui tip for this particular hope message to place a phoenix on your key ring or keychain to bring good fortune, because the phoenix attracts wealth and prosperity. We're also reminding you that this mythical bird also safeguards the house and family, and fights off any kind of obstacles. Like the black onyx crystal. Most of the black crystals are used for protection, so you can use that as well. Okay, so let's get to. Whoop, I have 2 and I cannot take 2. So let's start again. All right. And the number on here is 63. So let's see what your Tao has to say. Your poem in Tao and the interpretation. So 63. The poem says, "Last time we sailed, we lost our compass. Today we set forth to search for it again. Though the first compass was later found, it is no use now, and all hope is drowned." Well, this is the interpretation. but don't take anything personal, or don't, how should I say it, take what Tao is saying to you as dangerous or anything like that. That Tao just tells you something, that in between what they're telling you, there's something going on with you. Okay, Aries? Okay. So it says misfortune is very close, and your current efforts to prevent it are useless. Forget your old methods and try a completely new approach, or you may end up in considerable trouble. You are more likely to find success in business than in your personal life. Remember that compromise is often the best solution to a dispute. Now, let me tell you about the reflection, Aries. Okay, because this is a wake up call. All right, because it's indicating that somewhere along the line, again, I'm telling you about number 5 because it deals with conflict. You may make the wrong decision because passion, power, and excitement in the past has already caused you to lose your way once before. Okay, so don't bring that back. Don't do it again. It's telling you not to do some shit you did in the past that did no good for you, to do it again. Okay? Use the compass of your conscience to guide you into making the correct decision. Walking the true Tao. To do otherwise will be unfortunate. Okay? So keep that in mind, Aries. All right? Do not repeat the crap that didn't work for you in the past again. All right? And so now let's go to Leo. Oh my goodness. Look at here. It's yin yang. Oh my gosh. I can tell you right now, Leo. I'm tell you right now. Yin yang. Now, aside from yin and yang being the light and the dark, because we deal with the light and the dark, we all deal with light and the dark. And sometimes we carry both of them with us. As a matter of fact, most of the time we carry them with us. It's just how we make the decisions, because you're going to have a huge decision to make. But many of you feel slightly torn over a situation or a decision that you have to make. You feel slightly torn. Why? Because you have been trying to balance the whole ordeal. Whatever it is that you're doing, you've been trying to balance it, like to be make sure that everybody is happy about whatever situation it is, or whatever event or situation. So you're torn. You feel a little slightly torn, but don't fester over it, because we all work with the light and the dark. It's just how you approach it. So that part of it is very, very important, how you approach the yin yang. Okay? Now, the reason I say that is because it's just that I heard a decision has to be made. Okay? Saying you don't want conflict, you want balance. You want, because that's what this is all about. You want the balance of life. This is why you right now are having a what I call a major life decision. It's something that's going to benefit you for the rest of your life. It's a life decision that you've got to make. Now, reminding you, that all of us have a bit of the yin, which is the dark, and the yang, the light. We have it in us. And actually you need that to make you a whole, to make us whole. We need that. We need the yin and the yang. Now, this indicates that there is a dynamic potential around now and in your future, because there's going to be perfect spiritual balance, and that balance will be obtained through guess what? Your kindness to others. That's right, Leo. Your kindness to others. Okay? There's a reason why I'm mentioning this as a kindness to others. All right? And only you know, Leo. You do. Be respectful of others and be patient because this is not the time for hasty decisions. That the stability must come from within. Self, it must come from within, not from the outside, the illusionary outside, okay? Wisdom and sound advice will be coming to you from people that you admire. So listen carefully to what they say and please give them your full attention. There's a reason why. The balance, okay? There's a time of progress around financial areas in your life after the dark times, what I consider the dark times. But you will now at this time find the light as opposition melts away. Okay, so keep that in mind. You know you can influence people very easily, and you can persuade others, to your way of thinking. Like in this case, Leo, your enemies, they could become friends. Now, expect strange and unexpected developments that could leave you with inner knowledge that the universe is working in your favor. Because this right now, this is a fortunate time for forming partnerships, and partnerships could not that doesn't necessarily have to be with strangers. It could also be with siblings, relatives, friends, neighbor, whoever. But it's a fortunate time. Okay, many of you are going to find, or you're ripe. It's the time to find love. So you'll probably find, not probably, it's here. You'll find a match that's made in heaven. That kind of stuff. That's foretold here for you, those of you that are single. All right. Now, right now, for you, Leo, intuition is extremely high, and you can find yourself at the right place at the exact right time to meet um, like love interests. Okay. Now, this is a time of harmony because a time of harmony around households is best for your well being, and you need that. And it's really easily obtainable with this powerful symbol of yin and yang. Yin and yang is all about loving in harmony with nature and the universe. And that balance can be achieved now. You can achieve that. So, expect some unusual and wonderful teachers. Listen carefully when I say teachers, okay? Because these teachers will help you manifest. So, welcome them into your life or your family because you may be introduced in a different manner through a relative, through a friend, or a coworker. Okay? Now, the feng shui that I can give you for this, the feng shui tip, to balance your life and just to remind you of your dynamic potential, your place and your potential, is to wear a yin and yang charm on your key ring or yin and yang picture framed on the wall or in your workplace. Do that, okay? Because that's going to attract more of the good energies that you will have. And now let's see. Oh, let me put this one back in. And the number is 41. So let's see what 41, the poem for 41, Tao. This is Tao. And the poem is, in the moonlight, the boat floated among the stars, bringing together lovers that fate has set apart. For her love, he became a distant planet. Nobody knows how much he has suffered. So now let me give you the traditional interpretation. It says, it is time to look around for chances for profit, friendship, or romance. While an element of deceit may be involved, you are likely to form strong new bonds soon. Your plans will be realized, provided you are prepared to work hard for them. Physically, you will likely remain fit and healthy, but somebody close to you may fall ill. Visitors are likely to arrive soon, probably with good news. Wow, I like that. I like that. And under the reflection, it indicates, it says, stories of ill-fated lovers turned into stars that are allowed to meet occasionally are great favorites in China. The moral is that some loves are fated not to be fulfilled, but that love is nevertheless of boundless worth. It may be that fate frustrates your plans, but still hold true to that which you have glimpsed. And I love the traditional interpretation. I think it's excellent, just right. And reminding you, Leo, people have no idea how much you have suffered in the past and how brittle you can be. This is why it is so important for your wellness to create that harmony. Okay? Now let's go to Sagittarius. Wow. And it says renewal. Wow. Can you see it? I don't know. Oh, this way. Renewal. Wow. Okay. For some reason, my lights are failing, but these are crappy lights, so sorry about that. Okay, for the renewal, this is very interesting. Oh, let me put this back in here. This is very interesting. I'm going to tell you now, though, Saggy, because this right here is showing the root. You guys should have by now, oh, this number is 17, which is 8. This is the number 8 is usually the number of money or mastery. It's a mastery number, a number of action and accomplishments with the 8. Now, what I'm trying to say is that this is a very resemblance or an indication of your root chakra. You should have already taken care of your root chakra. You understand? You should be now, what you should be doing now is opening up your heart chakra. Okay? But this to me is telling me that you have not taken care of your root chakra. This is an indication here, the symbol of great passion and desire. This is why I say you have not taken care of your root chakra. It's also cleansing and purification, and also anger and frustrations. Okay? All right, Sagittarius? Now remember, it says renewal. This is offering you a new path. A new path now, because some of you have not yet gotten rid of shit from the past. Okay? You have not let go of stuff from the past, and you need to do that. This symbol represents cleansing and purification, just as fire cleanses and purifies the land. So it's a difficult process, but important for rebirth and reconnection to spirit Sagittarius. Okay? And within, you need to cleanse and purify all of that crap that you have been holding on to, and you keep telling yourself that you're doing just that, that you're cleansing or you're doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing, but you're not. Okay? And if you are, you're doing it partially and not completely. You should have by now taken care of the root. The root is desire, but it's the wrong kind of desire. Okay? And it's passion, and it's the wrong kind of passion because it leads to childhood. And I'm going to stop right there about that. Okay? You guys know more than I do about this. Okay? Because this is an indication here that strong and unstable emotions rise to the surface, and anger uh, may have been built up inside. You know, past failures and bad relationships uh, will be let go. And although this may seem difficult, the sense of relief will be great. So you need to let that shit go. Money losses. I'm reminding you about this with money losses. Will all soon be a thing of the past, because many of you have been going through that shit with the finances, up and down, up and down, up and down, and many times down instead of up. You may feel that you have been constantly tested and have survived to this point. Okay, well now your new life is beginning. You are going through a new life, a new beginning, and believe it or not, Saji, you've passed the hardest of the trials before you. Okay, you have. Things are gonna smooth out, and ain't gonna be like this forever. Now, there's a lot of possible new beginnings and major life choices that are going to be taking place. So get ready, be prepared. Okay, setting new achievable goals will drive your motivation, and ambitious to a frenzy level, because that's what's going to do. You go because you want that drive. Okay, you want the good side. Do the right thing. You want to be on the right side. Okay. However, you have to make room in your life for this to happen. Okay, so some things you need to come, that need to come to an end, uh, and they need to come to an end once and for all. You can't take a lover back every few months. All right, I'm telling you this. You can't take a lover back every few months because you forgave that person. You were being good. You were being kind. It's time to cut the shit and end it all. Leave it in the past. You don't need to be going through the cycle over and over again. You know? Now let go and trust that greater things will come in their place. That's the most important. I'm going to repeat it again. Let go and trust that greater things will come in the place of that shit that you let go. I'm letting you know that necessary endings will always rejuvenate you, and help you get um, the respect that you deserve. Once you have weathered the cleansing, you're going to emerge as a brand new person. As a matter of fact, a person, someone like to be reckoned with. And filled with, because you'll be filled with more strength than you previously had. Okay, so stay focused on the new life now, and fire onto victory, not to the other shit from the past. Okay, you don't need none of that. You know, passion, abounds, and you could see a relationship or relationships being renewed that may have been in trouble, or you could be meeting someone new that you desire passionately, because passion is involved in here. Difficult relationships with no future um, will end, and a change of attitude is called for. You hear me? So you don't repeat the same mistakes of the past. So you need to make those changes, and up to you. Once you do that, you you're going to feel rejuvenated and in more control of your destiny once you make the necessary changes. But it's within you, okay? Within you, Saggy. Now, the feng shui tip that I can give you is, because I'm always thinking of fish. You know, I just made this recently. I got to glue it together, and because I need to have a seahorse. But that's my little lucky charm, the seahorse. So the tip that I can give you is regarding a fish. And if you can find some kind of bejewel wish, um, fulfilling carp fish, a carp fish that's bejeweled, or you could bejewel it yourself. Take that because it represents strength for change and facing challenges. So, with your determination, just place one in the north section of the home for enhancing opportunities, and they will be coming your way. Okay? Do that. Do that. Oh my God. Be creative. Be creative. Now, here we go. This is the towel, your towel poem. This is for Saggy. And the number is 38. Oop, let me leave it there so I won't lose it. So let me go to 38. I think I read 38 before. I'm not sure. No, I didn't. Okay, here we go. The poem says, free from his day's work, the poet sailed leisurely home. Though not spacious, his little cottage always served him well. He would write poems or drink wine by the south window, or go for a lazy stroll, enjoying the beauty of the mountains. Wow. Okay, here's the traditional interpretation. It says, while you are unlikely to achieve great fame, you will probably find happiness, provided you are prepared to settle for modest gains rather than overreaching yourself. You should learn to avoid taking risks and exercise caution in most matters. Little effort is required on your part for you to achieve a contented life. Wow, that is beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, my fire signs. Love you guys. Please love yourselves. Love yourself first. Okay, and love everybody else. Be kind. Namaste.